Yes, good morning, Brandon and Shannon. Officials here say this was an isolated incident and there is a low risk for the illness to spread, but especially for those who have a measles vaccination. The Rockwall County case is not connected to the measles outbreak in West Texas, where more than 120 cases have been confirmed. Officials say an adult tested positive after traveling out of country this month. The county health authority, Dr. Dirk Parrott, says the person returned to Rockwall County on February 6th and experienced symptoms 5 days later. On February 13th, the patient was admitted to a hospital, and after about a week there, they are now recovering at home. Dr. Parrott says those who are unvaccinated should know the measles vaccine has a long track record of being safe and highly effective.
There is never zero risk to any medication, any vaccination. However, the vaccine for measles is one of the most widely tested vaccines in human history, and that risk is extremely small. It's not zero, but it's much less than 1 in 1,000, which is your risk of death if you get measles. And I think the community just needs to be aware of that and reassess that on their own individual basis.
Dr. Parrott says those that recover quickly are typically sick from 7 to 10 days, but some people could be admitted to the hospital and take up to 3 weeks to recover. The symptoms he lists mirror common cold symptoms, including fever, runny nose, and cough. Rockwall Emergency Management says a group of first responders came in contact with the individual, but they are not showing symptoms right now. Reporting live in Rockwall, Peyton May for Good Day.
All right, Peyton, thanks. An unvaccinated child died as a result of the measles outbreak in West Texas.
State officials say it is the first U.S. death from the respiratory disease since 2015. The school-aged child died Tuesday after being treated in a Lubbock hospital. Health officials say the child lived outside the city. Since the measles outbreak started last month, 124 people have been diagnosed. Most of the cases are in Gaines County, that's southwest of Lubbock. There's a huge Mennonite population there. The majority of the infected patients are unvaccinated.
We've seen about 20 patients who've required hospitalization. The best way to contain a measles outbreak is through vaccination. Having 2 doses of measles vaccine confers 97% lifetime immunity. A lot of people are worried about what's your risk in the community. Your risk is extremely, extremely low. The risk with measles is really for those who are not immune, who have not been vaccinated.
In Central Texas, officials are monitoring possible exposure from a man who visited Texas State University and UT San Antonio. Health officials say he didn't test positive until he returned back to Gaines County.